Yo, see, you said that's fucked up. See, I said the same thing when that's crazy, yo. This nigga said. I really said the same thing though. Like, yo, at the end of the day, it's the situation. They did. They just they you know niggas is yo niggas street niggas ain't even gonna speak on these type topics. You feel me in a normal setting. It's the character. Yo is wolfing, so it make it like yo. Where the wolf was at? Wolves
Right.
don't wolf wolves
Yeah.
be baby wolves. No, talk like a regular victim, boy. Don't yo this image, yo. All right, say for instance, a rapper get killed. This nigga come out and say, "Yeah, they rocked the nigga snot box."
See, yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
he
saying.
lied
That's
to
what I'm
all
saying.
celebrities.
Posted. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, don't play an image like you really about that, and then you ain't like.
Oh, you was supposed to box cut, yo, when you was 13.
Straight up.
Straight up. And we
Or
talking
get
to
the
you
niggas
now,
that you
and you're
know that's
known
about
as the
that.
guy, your guy who box cut yo that was touching him, and now you can talk like that.
Yeah,
Yo,
but
We all,
see, I think Fool
we
was
all say
already
fresh
with
shit.
it before he even got the Bambata though. Remember, he said he
Yo,
was groomed before that.
no, but that's what I'm saying. We go, I know, they saying as family members. Still though, somebody's supposed to got box cut.
bro, but check this out,
Nah, I'm
posted
with
though.
Yo,
you. I'm with you.
Hey, it's
I'm
posted
with
though.
you, fam.
Check
That,
this out, right? On the other side, right? Imagine, he grew up in the Bronx. So imagine he hanging around 50 niggas. He hanging around 50 niggas, bro, and they don't even know this nigga is really getting dead in, bro, at the end of the night.
like some little ass naked titties.
well, see, I believe, man, he ain't do nothing to Bambata because he was already with this shit from earlier. Like Wax said in the interview, like Wax said that he told him in the interview that you liked it. Remember he said that? Well,
Oh,
he he liked it before he even got the African Bambata. That's why when he got to him, he was already groomed for it. You know what I mean, so to speak. That's what he said. So that's why he ain't really try to come aggressive like that because he quote unquote liked it already.
all right.
Yo, he told him that you liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hassan said
Yo,
he
I thought that part was staged though.
Oh,
Y'all ain't
uh,
feel like that?
nah, bro. You ain't telling no nigga that shit, nah, nigga ain't feeling the way, bro.
Yo, cause yo, a million niggas said that to him on the internet already. Yo, that's like one of the wildest things to say.
But posted it's different on telling a nigga that on the internet in the comments, but saying it to your motherfucking face and then
Now
looking
that's
at
what
you
I'm
like,
saying. It's staged. Like, yo, what I'm allowed to say, and a nigga like, man, I don't give a fuck. So a nigga, you sure? Nigga say, man, I don't give a fuck. And nigga say, all right, I'm gonna say this, and a nigga like, all right, bet, try me, say it. I ain't gonna lie, that ain't he dealt with that before. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's like one of the things somebody gonna, you know what I mean, man, you like that shit, bitch ass nigga.
But yeah, then that situation will either go one or two ways. You either gonna, you know what I'm saying, stand up, you know what I'm saying, and beat him if you didn't like it, or it was staged, like how you saying. Because he just sit there and took it.
let's go back to the
When what
point.
said about it.
oh
Let's go back to the point that he's not like that.
did that
He's
shit
not
too.
like that.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Nigga pop out to a situation with a BB gun.
Man,
I don't know what the fuck to call it.
Bro,
That's
he
just
not
asking
like
for.
that.
let's go back to what the doctor's saying too. Like the man still stuck like he's still 13 or some shit. Like, bro,
Oh
the
shit,
BB
that's
gun.
what happened to you when you get traumatized like that. You get stuck.
You have the same resource. If that trauma is triggered again, you have the same resources when that happens. So, yeah, he might be running around with toy guns as a 13-year-old. Do you know what I mean?
So my man's willing to go bought a BB gun after getting raped. I mean, my bad. I'm steady saying that shit. But after The shit happened, so he went and bought a motherfucking BB gun. That's crazy.
But that's why I'm confused at, cause like, yeah, I mean, he's this so gangster, hardcore nigga, rockin' nigga, snap boxing, turn your
Yeah,
TV off type of dude. But you running
yo,
around with these BB guns.
I'd have turned African and buy the TV. Fuck that. I'd have disconnected the cable and this motherfucking phone line, man. Fuck this niggas talking about. He said he love yo still. Fuck my love.
Yeah,
Hey, yo.
for
For
real
real.
What
though.
you
I
gonna
ain't making that shit up. That nigga
what you
said,
gonna
man,
do?
nigga said, why you ain't do nothing? Nigga said,
He said he love him.
yo,
Yeah.
I ain't making that shit up.
Must have
That
liked
nigga
that
really
shit.
said that, man. Like, yo, I got love for yo. He reiterated it multiple times over the years, man.
He must have liked that shit then.
I love
Yeah,
that.
if a nigga thigh you, you gonna love it too.
Like, love that
Oh,
shit.
yo, hold up, hold up,
Oh,
hold
what
up. The
was
nigga
that?
came out and said he tied me.
Hey, yo.
He said because he did. Yo, explain why. I ain't gonna say it, man.
Nah, he liked that shit then.
Listen, bro, I strongly believe, bro, that he was already like that and with the shits, and then he just seen the opportunity to play a victim role and benefit off of a victim role. You know what I mean? Because he was already going through that, you know what I mean, so to speak, trauma, so to speak, with other people before he got to him. So he was already with that shit, you feel me? And then he got the buddy, he was with that shit too. And then the first dude, I forgot that we said that came out and spoke about it, he seen that wave of, man, maybe I could capitalize off it. And then jumped on that train, trying to capitalize off of quote unquote being a victim. When all in all, he was never a victim. That's what he was, what he is, or whatever.
Maybe, but I mean, think of it from the perspective of there's lots of people who get abused by in that situation psychologically. Again, the average person that's not been in that situation really has no idea what it's like. And you can say, well, why didn't you do something? Well, that's easy to say standing out here looking, at an imagined situation when you're not in the situation and you don't know the dynamics. We're different people, so on and so forth. So I always want to give somebody the benefit of the doubt and the opportunity. But as far as what I'm hearing, I'm not hearing any evidence that he's a gangster. You know what I mean? Which, if he's saying that he is, I don't know, man. BB guns are kind of asking for it because you pull a BB gun out around here, and everyone here is going to pull out a real one. And that's just going to get you hemmed up a lot quicker. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't
Yo,
know.
I say this. That boy was supposed to cook a burger after his buns got toasted like that.
You a
That's a
Hey,
gangster
fact.
yo,
motherfucker, yo.
and,
But the
and
crazy part though, yo, some real shit. I just ran into my man just now. I'm talking to him. And I'm like, yo, you know this nigga? That's his name in the title. He like, oh yeah, 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 I know, yo. I'm like, yo, I'm on my man and shit. And this nigga talking about he got touched and shit. Man, yo, he's like, yeah, yeah, yo did get touched. He said, but yo got a real live street card though. Like, niggas be a whole lot of niggas that vouch for him. This my thing now. You feel me? Okay. Niggas be having the history of shit. So I guess this some real live history of shit now. You feel me? Because it digs back to a lot of these OG niggas and all that. They be butt buddies. Or they was digging in butts or whatever the fuck if they ain't butt buddies.
Hey, yo.
But it's like a
Yeah.
lot of niggas be respecting this shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? On some like it's a lot of up top niggas be respecting this shit. I
Oh
mean,
shit.
like these niggas be respecting these niggas getting
God
they
damn.
fucking buns burnt. I don't get it, yo. I don't get it. But for like I say, for a nigga,
that boy sack.
he say, my bad, yo. He said, yeah, yeah, I heard it, yo. But yeah, yeah, yo did get touched. But yo got a real live street
Yeah.
card though. What the fuck was that,
He
my nigga?
going in.
This, yeah, all right, all right, all right. I'm gonna land the plane right there because let me go. I gotta grab something real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hey, but let me sack crazy, yo. Hey, hey, let me ask y'all though. Does your street credit supposedly stand tall if you picking and choosing?
All right.
Fuck
Listen,
no.
listen. Listen, I told y'all the only way in this situation where he's still legit is if at some point, I don't care what age, bro, at some point, it could have been grown man. Niggas' beaks gotta get spent round, bro. Like if you talk like that. Now, if you like B Stinger, cool. You feel me? He claiming victim. And he talked like a victim. Yo, that shit happened to me as a kid. Yo, I ain't really getting into no crazy shit. You feel me? That shit fucked me up. I'm still fucked up from it. He ain't talking this other shit. He ain't on the internet judging other niggas gangsterism. So that's when he crossed the line, and it's like, oh, yo, this is the same nigga that was
I
just
don't think
touching.
he a victim though. The time and the place don't make sense. I mean, Bronx back in those days. Come on, man. Seriously, nah, it don't make sense to me. And then
No,
the
he
way how
explained it,
he,
bro. He explained it. Um he got taken advantage of early in his life by his family member, right? All right, boom. That literally set the stage for him to be taken advantage of as a youth. So by the time he turned teenager, it was already happening. And because of his financial situation, he accepted the relationship with the older man.
all
I'm
right. So
not
you saying
accepting that post. I'm not accepting that.
So the
You know,
nigga a
you
gay
making a
gangster. So he was one of the gay gangster niggas now.
Technically, yeah, because he said he was outside running amok. He was security for BAM. Yo, the Zulu Nation was a threat. And yo was one of these big goons.
Yeah, straight up.
that? So
So yes,
he a security for the person
yes, he
for his
was
abuser?
training.
What kind
Yes,
of
these
sense
niggas
does
is
that
trained in
make?
karate. They know
Nah,
karate
man,
and shit.
that don't make sense. You can't be a security for your abuser.
Why
Doctor,
not?
speak on that.
Niggas better not fuck with yo. He put it in me.
Right, he the
I'ma
community.
put it in you. I'ma put it in you because you put it in me.
Yo,
Pause
Look up
that.
Ah,
Hey,
Stockholm syndrome.
yo.
you're a dirty
that
motherfucker, yo.
Stockholm syndrome out
Yo,
there
when
earlier.
this part came out, I was fucked up. And look, he said he was describing a story on one of the interviews. He said at some point, basically, he was older now. You know what I mean? He was a part of the Zulu Nation. You know what I mean? Now he known as basically who he is, grown up type shit. And he going around with the security team of the Zulu Nation doing what they do. If niggas got a problem with the Zulu, they pulling up. So I'm like, hold up, bro. You turned into security. At one point, you should have turned and been like, you know what? I'm gonna knock this bitch ass nigga out. At minimum, bro. We talking about, yeah, it's in house, but me personally, I'm gonna knock this nigga out. Now, what he claiming is it was a couple of them times where he felt like that, and they kept separation between them type shit. But he basically over time he says that was just a feeling he had at the moment, and he never did get to put hands on homie. Straight up, that's what he said.
How do you get to inform it? How do you get to pay to inform it?
Oh, all right. The antics that's being played out is seeming like some type of the fuck would you call these niggas? COINTEL Pro or some shit. It's over the top. Is it's taunting. It's like provoking people to do something. And it's like, why would you do that if you try to make niggas do the opposite? Like when he say, yo, nigga rock the nigga snapbox. If I seen that and that was my homeboy talking about it, I'm spinning. So like if he was trying to get niggas to actually chill out and he was saying that niggas shouldn't be outside doing that. Niggas should be getting to, doing some official shit with themselves. Like in the interview with 6ix9ine, when he got to talking to 6ix9ine little homeboy that was sitting there, he slide back in the chair and they make his point. He throwing gun hand signs. This align with that rockin' nigga snapbox and all that type of talk. Like you still trying to sound gangster while you pushing some type of image that's claiming to be um, speaking for the people who are victims. That's what you feel me. So it's like a conflict of interest. Not saying that they can't throw hand signals and shit, but my man was up there telling the gangster nigga, yeah, if you gotta do woo woo woo, and he throwing the, I mean, seeming like the old head who's still stuck in, like you said, 13 years old, trying to prove his gangsterism while he talking to some young boys trying to tell them to do better or some shit. Shit was like a conflict of interest. So that's why I'm like, yo, is this shit like some old COINTELPRO, paid informant type shit? Like this boy coming in here causing a ruckus similar to 6ix9ine for real. Shit paid, created character shit.
I wonder what his wife think about it. Nah, for real. To the ladies on stage, if that was y'all man, what would y'all think about it?
Now, do remember, some ladies like when they man get on all fours, so you got to think about that.
Whoa.
Huh?
Shaggy?
Oh yeah, some ladies. I got homegirls that done told me stories.
What I come back to?
You listen to those stories?
Hell no, but once they start, I look at them like, hey, hey,
Hey,
listen. I just had a
yo.
homegirl. Listen, I just had a homegirl tell me about her baby father. Just out of nowhere, we were talking about something. She said, "Oh, my baby father got erectile dysfunction." I'm like, "Whoa, hold on."
Yeah, fuck them stories.
You got to be careful with that because some ladies, some ladies are into all kind of weird shit. So you got to.
Nah. Well, yeah, that was. I mean, I don't expect women to respond to with how they feel about this nigga because I don't think a lot of people been keeping up with the story the whole way for real.
Yeah, I had to look up who dude was.
What you say?
I said, yeah, I had to look up who dude was.
Oh yeah. So, what do y'all think about the connection to hip hop? Like, it's a direct connection to hip hop.
I think he
Yeah, all
phony.
those
He
that
need to get out.
I
Maybe he
think it.
saw dudes in the same circle, like with the same thing, and then he feel more accepted in that circle. I don't know because I be hearing some strange shit about those people.
I think
Niggas in
that
hip hop are
man. If I think that if the beginning, if that was supposed to be the beginning stages of hip hop, then it's not surprising to me to see who was on the top of hip hop right now, who calling the shots of hip hop right now. If that was the beginning stages of it.
niggas will
The
do
Oh,
man trying to
anything.
break away from something.
whoa.
He trying to break away from something.
Timing crazy. I'm
Niggas will,
listening.
oh my bad.
I'm listening. Yo, what? Oh, come on, let's get it right. You got that?
Niggas will do anything to put some food on their tables. That's the correlation with hip hop. So if they got to bend over on that casting couch, they gonna go ahead and do it.
I mean, you could say that, but like, I think it's a little bit more to it.
Like he's trying to leave that community, but he has no place to go. He's trying to like search for like his next, you know, realm to be around. But everywhere he goes, he's getting nitpicked at. You know,
Hey, poster,
Uh,
rephrase the question for me. Is it? what he is in hip hop, or what hip hop is that as a whole.
Now, what was done to him and how that the timing of it, like, yo, that shit was done at the base of hip hop, bro. That's my like. Does that have some type of? Do we need to pay attention to the time period of when that was done and why? Like what was they involved in at the beginning of hip hop to make that a thing?
Yeah, I think what have to do is some connect the dots and cross the T's with the beginning of the whole Zulu Nation shit to see where they ties and their affiliates lie with.
Yeah, now we talking. Yeah,
For real
yeah.
though, because they might
All
be
right,
involved in something. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
all right. So African Bambaataa teachings come from multiple things allegedly. 5%, that the Malachi York, etc. Anybody heard Hassan Campbell mention that they was doing magic?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Anybody
he.
knowing? Yeah, what you was gonna say? What you know about that?
No, I remember him mentioning it, and he mentioned it with the K. He emphasized the K at the end when he mentioned it, so I knew that he know the foundation. He understand the foundation he's under, but I don't know. He must want to get out.
Could he be coming out and bringing awareness to it because they want it to be known? So when you want to get down, you just get down instead of it being a surprise.
Yeah, and I feel like while he's doing that, he want a way out, but it's like you do this and you got to stay put. You know.
I agree with that, man. I think they definitely using him as a light bringer. I mean, to bring the light to everything. So they ain't really got to come out and say it, or you ain't got to be surprised, like you said. So I think he's like the pawn to be used to let it be known, but not said, so to speak.
Yeah,
Because
I can
Poster,
rock
they
with that.
always got that crazy wait out, like 7 years, something crazy happened, 8 years within 10, 15 years within somebody's career, something something like this pops out. And it's like you got to do it. It's your time.
Yeah, but I
Okay.
don't think. But I don't think nothing like. I don't think a 7 8 year year plan like that came out with Hassan because he wasn't really in the industry. That's
No,
why.
I was
That's
just
why
throwing
I'm
out a
going.
number. Time
Yeah,
frame.
yeah. Well, however the time frame would be, I don't think that part correlates with her son. That's why I was saying earlier with like I agree with like Posey had said earlier when they using him as a pawn to be that bearer of light, so they let people know what's going on without saying it. So when people do want to go in the industry, then they already got a gist of what the fuck going on.
Mm, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
what was the how long did it take him from being in the front seat with my man to the point where they put him in the back seat now, and now he's shaking his head like, damn.
Mm,
I
Yeah,
really
that's
truly believe that he got like split personalities. So at first he was with it, then he decided he wasn't with it. You know what I'm saying? So we just seeing the another part of his personality.
mm,
but see, Ted, that's why I disagree because I don't feel like he ever was shaking his head that he feeling like down. You know what I mean? I think it's all a ploy to let shit be known but not said. Know what I mean? So I don't know. Cause I don't know if y'all noticed it, but every time he like talks about what happened to him or whatever, he kind of got like a half smirk when he's talking about it. So
Whoa,
you know, what I mean? So it doesn't really feel like a damn moment when he's talking about the situations or anything like
that's smart. Whoa.
that.
Yeah.
like like he almost feel kind of like happy to let it come out. You know what I mean? So he got that like smirk with it, type shit. But I
They
don't
ain't
feel.
relief.
Say it again.
It ain't relief, is it?
Um, shit.
It sounds like he
I
just stuck
don't
playing
know.
the 50s.
But see, I don't know what
Damn.
if that's kind of hard, man. If you coming out trying to portray this role and you stuck being a 50 in that type of situation. I mean, that is my perspective, though. You know what I mean? It could be, but
Because, I mean, after him, saying what he's saying, now he feels like now I can roll out. But in the back end, whatever other conversations you're having with, whoever else, you ain't rolling out too early now, you know.
shit, I feel like he helped rolling out the agenda.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not knocking that. Yeah, I'm not knocking that at all. Yeah, that's fact.
So like if he helping roll out the agenda, then I don't see where the damn moment come in at if you was a part of it and you knowingly pushing that agenda, so to speak. You feel me? And like I said, every time I hear him talk about it or talk about the situation, man, it ain't no. I don't get that damn man. This shit happened to me kind of bad from him. You know what I mean?
But
Yeah, I get that. I get that. Yeah, I'm exposing you. As far as dude agenda, and I'm like, you know, not the awareness part. I don't get that feeling from it.
I agree.
I don't get that from a period because, you know what I'm saying, at some point of time, look what everybody done said on stage. They would either told somebody who would have did something to it, or they would have did it themselves. And for him just to be sitting up here talking about it and then be on some rah-rah gangster shit, like, I can't buy it. I can't, you know what I'm saying?
that's a fact. That's one of the main parts. That's one of the main parts right there. The attitude that's displayed don't match the characteristics that should have been displayed if he was traumatized. Now we get the syndrome, but it's like, yo, if you was on some fuck that, it seemed like you'd have applied that at some point.
And you know what posted? That's why I get the vibe that he's a creative character.
Because imagine if that was your man's, right? So, boom, you hanging with him every day. Then, you know what I'm saying, type shit, you be like, yo, you know what I'm saying, we going over there by Woo Whoop House. We go over there by Woo Whoop House, you know what I'm saying? Now, when you go up in there, I don't know about y'all, but like with me, I just peep game. I peep game on everything. So if you know what I'm saying, son would have came at me like that, I would have been on some hell no shit, you know what I'm saying? I probably would have got out of there. So, son, like, come on, if he would have stayed, I would have left him there. Boom, seen him next day, asked him like, bro, what's up with your man? He always doing that? You know what I'm saying? And then he probably would have hit me with some stuff like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. He helping me put groceries on the table. Woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? Then
Ah,
I would have told him, nah, fuck that shit.
fact.
Go ahead.
But what if that man slaughter a whole community like that, where
He
he had
did.
like
Hold up.
nobody
You
to
ain't
look
have,
to?
he said that in the interview. Hold up. You ain't hear that? He said that in the interview. Yo, he did this to all the whole Bronx River. He said that. Everybody let it slide. Want to talk about what Wack was talking about, but real shit, that man said that. That man said that, and I even brought it, said something about it. Like, yo, hold up, bro. Niggas kind of ignoring that part, bro. It's kind of
See that?
wow.
See that part
Because
right there? Give me. That part right there give me the feeling that he just speaking up for the other people that happen in the neighborhood, and it didn't really happen to him.
I considered that. But if that's the case, then I don't think you need to really claim it because you mislead.
True.
And
But
that would
also,
make them upset if it didn't happen to you if they come and find out because now you done turned the shit into a scandal.
but also at the same time, I don't feel like he probably did that to the whole Bronx River for the simple fact he did that to the whole Bronx River and nobody did nothing. Nobody, not
That's
at
what I
all.
was
No
saying.
attempts or nothing.
You gotta remember who African Bambaataa was at that time and frame in the beginning. You know
Right.
what I
That
mean?
man started a genre.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So ain't nobody, plus he had an army with him already. So ain't nobody really gonna, like, you know what I mean, go at that boy like that back in
Bro,
those times.
bro, somebody would have been like, man, fuck all that shit. I'm gonna die today, and I'm bringing him with me.
He
They
was
would
like the
think
Black
so, right?
Wall Street of entertainment that just popped off.
See, Ted, I said that you would think so, right? But it didn't. So that's that to me. That says a lot about that time frame and the people over there.
I know they wasn't doing that bad though, Kurt. Not that bad.
Nah. I mean, I don't know. You feel me? Because I thought New York in those days was, you know what I mean, the get money city. You know what I mean? I done seen a whole bunch of paid for movies and shit like that. So I figured everybody over there rock like that. But I guess everybody wasn't getting their money the same way everybody else was. You know what I mean?
And then for you to transition over to the security force,
Then at that time too, you know what I'm saying? You got to think about it. If it was a lot of people like it, somebody would have told their daddy. Some one of them kids' daddy is somebody, and I'm pretty sure the daddy would have fucked them up.
but you probably telling somebody that's probably been in effect, that's already been affected, but he ain't told nobody, you know? So it's basically going out one ear and going out the other.
Uh,
And then he claiming he saw the book with everybody and he knows certain names. Why, when you was that age, why you didn't go to him and ask him like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? I seen your picture with the Whoop book. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? You want to try to do something? Band up.
fact.
Shit.
I'll just say this, like, let's just say if I was one of them Zulu Nation niggas, and know what I'm saying, boom, these group of kids or these group of teenagers come and they want to mess Bambaataa up, and I'm trying to protect them. Once they would have said that, oh hell no, I'm stepping out the way. I might have joined them.
Unless you was already hip to what was going on, then you was already part of that shit.
Then that's a whole nother devil, then.
But I think that's the way that it was, though. You know what I mean? Cause I don't think he was the only one. I mean, I'm assuming, but I don't think he was the only one like home and shit. You feel me?
Nah, he wasn't. It was another
Cause that's
guy. I can't think of his name right now, but that's what I'm saying. I think a lot of them was privy to it, and they didn't want to say nothing, so they scared to even have any interaction with what's happening.
yeah, cause that's to me that sounds just like the R. Kelly shit where everybody was in compliance with it and they just hid the fact that shit was going on. You feel me?
Nah, that's a different rabbit hole. I ain't gonna even lie to you, cause I got some things on that too.
Now I ain't trying to go off in different rabbit hole. I'm just saying like the similarity as to the power structure and how things worked on trying to keep that same power structure moving. You know what I mean? Because a motherfucker ain't gonna fuck up the bad because X, Y, and Z going on. They gonna be compliant to, you know what I mean, what the fuck going on just to keep the bad going. So they're gonna try to hide shit on the rug and keep shit quiet and pretty much not let nobody touch the bag or the organization.
Yo, but see, that's weird though, because it's at the cornerstone of hip hop, at the foundation, and people give them that credit, yo. So I think that's wild that that's a thing. I ain't gonna lie, that's like almost totally against what the fuck hip hop is. Like, yo, that shit is at the foundation, and we don't know how. It's just sitting there, hidden. Shit like the goddamn how the pyramids was made. I ain't gonna lie. For us to fuck with this rap music as much as we did, that's just weird to me. That shit is sitting there like that. And we don't know like how. And you're walking around complaining about it, like, yeah, yo, it happened to me. Everybody should know, but yeah, we not asking the right questions, I don't think.
Shit, I want to know who they were funded by and who their affiliates was at around them times. But shit even go down like that.
It got me running back to that statement what everybody was saying was deeper than rap, something like that.
How long did African Bambaataa run the music game for? What was his run? What was his peaks? What was his lows?
It wasn't really like a, I don't know, I can't call it, but I don't think it's really considered like a run. It's more like start, like right there at the corner at the start. And then the, it appears that like what he started was like kind of like a movement. So people attached themselves to it and the numbers grew. So by the time it appears it gets to like the next set of hip hop niggas, there's some years in between. So he kind of like in a weird little gap and he get the credit of it being like some of the first hip hop, to be honest. Now, of course, there's other people that get credit for starting it, but he in that lineage, let's say, which is important to me because it's like, yo, we all really listen to rap. And if we got this weird shit at the beginning, we might want to look and check out why.
So essentially, by him touching them boys' spine, that it grew his power a little bit to make him have a movement of people behind him and supporting him. So he had a nice little run from the start of hip hop to the next set of rappers.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it started from the kids because it was he was like part of the organization for like the cultural events just for
Yo,
the
your mic
kids.
fucked up. You gotta switch it a little bit. We can barely hear you.
But didn't his movement start for like the kids, like for the youth, like with like dancing and music and all that, like events for hip hop?
Um,
I don't know, but I'm just saying he has a big following. That's it. You know what I mean? Just from what he was doing, and he just started a revolution within his neighborhood and just spread it out. He was feeding
Right.
families. He was feeding families and paying rent for two people and everything else. So everybody respected him, but behind closed door, he was doing that bullshit. And
Because
people didn't
even
say them because it grew so big that people was too scared to do something about it because they were scared what was going to happen to him.
yeah, because even the
So he had,
purple people liked him too. Purple people sponsoring a lot of his events.
Hey, does
uh,
Ahmad
whoa,
Henderson play a
oh,
role into it?
ho. What purple people, bro? My bad, Kurt. That was important though. What purple people you think was sponsoring it, bro? I know you might not know, but
I don't know exactly, but like when they was having the facilities, they would let us rock. They would let them rock at, and then sponsoring like for some of the foods, even like Tyson Foods and some of the food companies that was sponsoring. You know what I'm saying? Like you said,
oh,
feeding people and everything.
oh, that's interesting. Okay. My bad, Kurt. Go ahead, bro.
Does anybody know Ahmad Henderson played any type of role inside what was going on? I know he was a co-founder of the Zulu Nation with Bombada, but is there like anything up on him as it pertains to what the situation is? Like, did he have anything to do with what was going on, or he just stayed hands clean type shit?
Dan
I don't
Bottom's the
know.
only person I heard about doing anything. I know other people probably witnessed stuff, so some of the accusers were saying. Because I can't think of the guy name exactly right now, but it was somebody before Hassan Campbell.
All right.
These things.
What about the Zulu Nation? Like, what do the Zulu Nation come from? And then somebody in the chat was saying that the Zulu Nation was security for hip hop for a long time, a couple of years.
Yeah, because they was kind of like their pre FOI. So, they was like uh, so called righteous brothers, I guess like 5%ers or something of that nature. And they just formed like their own type of group, which they call the Zulu Nation. So they're supposed to be like Pan Africanism.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
all right. Because I was about to say my interpretation of the Zulu Nation is maybe different. You know what I'm saying, from y'all? For the simple fact, when I seen the Zulu Nation as a kid, it was through Mardi Gras parades. So that's why I'm like trying to see where's the history of the Zulu Nation, because if, you know what I'm saying, African Bambaataa is supposed to be this head of the Zulu Nation, maybe this is some type of dark magic practice or something like that. Because when I was a kid and growing up, before I even heard of a Zulu Nation out there in New York, like I said, I seen it in the parades. I just associated it with voodoo,
So what kind of year are you talking about?
like from '00 to '05.
Nah, man, we talk about 70s, man. Zulu Nation was out since the 70s.
Well, they reformed in the 70s.
All right, but like for our parades and stuff like that, you dressed into certain characters. So when the Zulu Nation come, they come in like in some African, not African attire, like some African warrior attire, shirts off with the little. I ain't gonna say the little skirts. It's the whatever little, you know what I'm saying, pants they wore, and with the sticks and stuff like that. So it looked like it was like a African tribe type thing.
They don't mind actually being the real Zulu from the Zulu tribe. You know what I mean? Like Chaka Zulu. So Ben Bada, I know he had the Zulu Nation, the Soul Sonic Force. It was all like music, and then people started getting together. Like I said, it was more like Pan Africanism, something like Marcus Garvey. So that's similar like how they was really doing their thing. So they will wear the garb and do some of the dances, but their thing was a little eccentric.
Hey, into like what that is? Alexander, you might. Hey, to kind of like answer my own question about the Ahmad Henderson and if he was compliance with it. I just read that according to Ronald Savage, Anderson asked him to take down his revelation, which was made on Twitter as a favor. Other high-ranking members of the Zulu Nation, according to Ronald Savage, offered him up to 50,000 for his silence. So yeah, they was all complicit and they was paying people for their quietness.
That's the guy that I was talking about before Hassan Campbell, Ron Savage. Yeah, he was a long time member of Zulu
That's
Nation.
B
Yep,
Stinger.
he got it.
I've been saying his name the whole time. B Stinger.
Yeah, B Stringer.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep.
What's that in your PTR post?
New logo. It's a shield. Coat of arms or some shit. I don't know. It's a double-headed bird or some shit. I don't know, but if this nigga come out, shit getting spooky.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I like that, B.
Posting switch with them people. I see.
Yeah, I'm signed up now.
Nigga said I'm signed up now.
What if this nigga Hassan lying? What if he fabricated the whole story?
That is a theory, bro. Real shit. I heard some niggas kick that, and they was dead serious. Matter of fact, that was the debate coming from in-house, coming from the Zulu Nation, I believe. I think they was saying, man, that nigga lying, man. You know, some niggas was saying the other victims wasn't lying, and he is. Like, nah, the shit really went down, but that nigga lying. He was defending you. So does that make it worse? Like, oh, y'all hear that? They saying he wasn't touched. Other niggas was touched now. He basically backdooring on some motherfucker. If niggas ready to get in on it, I'm gonna get in. If it's ready to go down. Cause I was protecting it the whole time. And they got recent footage of yo with you. Y'all do know
Yeah,
that, right?
yeah.
Hell yeah. That's why I say, man, yeah, Crumb's a nigga lying, bro, but he ain't lying on what we saying he lying about. He lying about being a victim.
Where
He was
Oh,
never a victim.
they got pictures of him standing next to Buddy.
mm, real shit, bro. I'm talking about recent time.
Yeah, like as an adult type
Back-
shit.
Nigga, fucking adult. Nigga, it looked like after he came out and said something. I swear to God, I was just, it's hard to determine. So we talking close timing. And they outside. Now, niggas' theory is this. Niggas saying, yo, the Zulu Nation ain't nothing to fuck with. So regardless, if you is beside yo, you just ain't gonna get the fucking with yo because niggas gonna whoop your ass. Long story short. But niggas all know how that go. Niggas would have upped on yo and threatened the shit out of them niggas. Fuck it, y'all gonna just have to fuck me up out here. But allegedly, the people gonna ride for yo. Now, it was another dude that was a part of the Zulu Nation that actually came out and I think was actually confirming that the shit was true. But he mysteriously died in Atlanta. Real shit.
Mm.
On some whole other shit, though. The story don't even sound right. Oh, they say the old nigga was beefing with some young niggas in some apartments.
Wouldn't it be paperwork to prove, like some doctor type paperwork to prove that he got M?
Huh?
Paul?
He got what?
He got M.
Oh, no. If you don't go talk, if you don't go, I mean, they wasn't, I mean, they ain't going to inquire to see, that type of shit unless you go and tell them, yeah, man. And it's the investigation on. So apparently ain't no real documentation, I don't think.
Because victims
Sa-
usually got receipts and shit.
Sabby
Well,
Toro from the chat said that's why the Zulu Nation split. You got the Zulu Nation and the Zulu Union. The people in the Zulu Union broke away once they found out what Bam was doing.
what year was that? Because I never heard of that. That's interesting. Whoa. Let's get some of them guys up here. Bring them niggas.
Sobe in the chat, he's under young Awu next to Osama.
Say, you cool with the chat niggas. Tell him raise his hand.
Raise your hand, Suwu.
Oh, somebody friends with him. Because that means somebody confirming. Oh, yeah, work right now. Yeah, work. All right, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, that means somebody familiar with the story and they took initiative to separate. So how does this link to a person getting power though? Ted, what you know about that? How a person pull the power out of this situation like that?
through rituals. Maybe if he's doing a prayer, he got some type of only thing I can relate it to probably voodoo. If he had some type of voodoo, like you know what I'm saying, beads or something like that around
Manipulation.
him, yeah, and he's you know what I'm saying doing all these you know what I'm saying rituals, then he probably doing that act. That's probably what extended his run.
I think they started up in 2016, big.
Would you say?
Said I think the Zulu Union started up in 2016. And they got some shit on their page, like a mission statement almost, that's speaking against that stuff.
Interact.
You'll hear,
Would stand out.
you'll hear this sentence real quick. The Zulu Union commends the courage of the accuser known as John Doe in moving forward with a lawsuit seeking damages against Africa Bambaataa and his purported enablers for grievous alleged sexual abuse and exploitation. That's just a sentence and like a whole paragraph of stuff talking about.
Who, who the it was a lawsuit?
Yeah, lawsuit is the Zulu Union would like to acknowledge the tireless work of all advocates for the 2019 Child Victims Act in New York State, which passed despite meeting strong resistance and now provides a path for survival of child sexual abuse through which to hold violators accountable.
And that union or the Zulu Nation split from him May 2016, just to give a reference point.
You might got some more information in your back channel from Subi.
I ain't got nothing in my back channel. I just fucking with you, Chad. You out you me with that. Like, let me check him out. Oh no, he must have typed it in the chat. He might have sent it to you, Chad.
Nah, he got your name on in the chat. He said,
I just checked it on.
All in the
Oh,
back
I know. I got
channel.
it. Sometimes you got to tap a nigga to see if they sent you something. That's some bullshit,
So
Clubhouse.
the beast thing, dude.
Yeah,
I think his name is Ron Savage.
yeah. That's him. Oh, so that's the dude that had the case?
Yeah, yeah. They got him and the HC dude name up on this joint.
Yeah, I don't even got Instagram on this phone. I'm ignorant. Shit. All right, so Ron Savage, just to speak on him real quick, he actually seemed genuine. He actually came on the app too. I don't know what he was saying when he was on the app, but he came on the app.
Yeah, yeah. Ron Savage seemed genuine. I mean, I ain't trying to shade nobody, but Hassan, he seemed like he was in a relationship. I don't.
Right.
I like those two options: relationship or fabrication.
that makes it kind of hard because if he realized how this make him seem, it have to be both. It's a damn if you do, damn if you don't situation.
So could this be blackmail just because he already know what the book, he already saw the book?
Bro, if he blackmailed him, there'll still be some weak shit.
Because it sounds like to me, man, the book would be the most important evidence, you know? If you got a book full of people in it, all members allegedly.
Right. So what else we got about y'all? We got the link to Zulu Nation. We got the what else we got? We got the core link to African Bambaataa and Dr. Malachi York. I thought that was interesting because he kind of go under the rug, and when he got in trouble, um, it seemed like they didn't want his story to go like his story didn't make the news as much as I thought it was. I thought it was going to be a bigger story when he got locked up or whatever, and I think they watched a lot of what was going on with that dude. They walked it away with when they locked him up. So what was he? Anybody know what he was really up to besides the obvious charges? Anybody familiar with him? Nobody.
Who y'all talking about, Post?
Dr. Malachi York, you know him?
Nah, I just heard his name a couple times in here.
Right.
See, the thing about him, it's hard to put him in a nutshell because he went through so much different transitions. Like he studied so much different things, and he was vocal in everything he went through. So it's like, yeah, he's a
Hello? I always hear that type of mystery talk, but like, damn, we need somebody that. Because I've read this big ass book from this nigga. This nigga was on some other shit. He knew how to study magic to get power. Obviously, the shit was working. This nigga had pyramids and shit.
yeah. They said he was getting some power. He even had one of those what they call the obelisks.
Yeah, stone penis. Who the fuck be having them around?
Shit, that's what they said at the White House, guy.
They got them all over. What you talking about? You walked on it. You been to D.C.
Fact.
You was right there praying on it. Ain't that where Lincoln at? I ask this shit every time. I think that's where Lincoln at, bro. Where they got the joint at the end.
Yeah. It's over there.
That's well. So what he know if he built his stuff one though, bro? I think that type shit stand out to me.
Yeah, because they got Lincoln at the head of what, the Supreme Court. Nah, I lied. My bad.
They said people reported seeing some type of ship come over there, man. He built that damn pyramid over there. It was like they thought he was tapping into some knowledge he ain't supposed to know about.
Oh, he was passing it around.
He had a lot of people living over there on that compound. So they felt like I don't know, man. Hey, I ain't trying to get myself in trouble, man.
Right. See, that's the mystery right there. It seemed like hard to get some info. Yeah, them boys got the iron fist on it. They putting that iron fist on niggas, man. That's crazy. Wonder what type of lashings they was giving out. But all right, shit. I don't want that type of magical power. If you gotta be getting busy like that, that's wild. Yeah, crucial. All right, well, shit. What else we got? Got other parts to the story. A lot. And it's just, I wouldn't, yeah, our community kind of crazy, yo, because he is like, he want to tell more, but nobody paying attention to him. I might be the only one that think that way.
That's that spoke about the other dude, Yahweh Ben Yahweh.
Nah, I don't know about him. Tell me.
I was trying to get some insight. I was trying to get some insight myself. That's why I asked. Just I heard about him, but I ain't really know what went down with him. What brought him down?
He out that same mob?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about him, bro. So he got connections to the hip hop?
Nah, I don't. Nah, I don't think so.